Hello everyone, welcome to LRD Prep. My name is Samir Sardana, and in this video we will be discussing the concept of magic squares. One of the favorite topic of CAT exam in 2017 there was a question from the magic square. In 2018 there was a one complete data interpretation set consisting of 4 questions from the concept of magic square. So very relevant topic for CAT exam. So we will be discussing the concept and CAT level practice set. I will also be discussing the set which came in the previous year CAT paper. I guess that set came in CAT 2018. So we'll have a discussion on that set too. Right, let's start. So what exactly is the meaning of magic square? This is a question from CAT 2017, right? Magic square are generally those square where the summation of the numbers row wise, column wise and diagonal wise should be same, and that matrix can be a 3 into 3 matrix, can be a 4 into 4 matrix, can be a 5 into 5 matrix, can be a 6 into 6 matrix also, right? So in any n into n matrix, the summation of all the numbers row wise, column wise and diagonal wise should be same. Now look at this question. The question says, the question from CAT 2017, the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are arranged in a 3 into 3 square matrix in such a way that each number occurs once. That means you are not supposed to use the number twice. Every number will be used once. And we know that in a 3 into 3 matrix, there are total 9 cells. 3 into 3, total number of cells will be 9. And the question says these numbers are used in this 3 into 3 matrix in such a way that entries entries along each column, each row and each of the 2 diagonals add up to the same value. That means if I add all the 3 numbers here, the value that I'll be getting here should be same if I add all 3 numbers of the second row, should be same as all 3 numbers of the third row, should be same as all 3 number of the column 1, column 2, column 3 and diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. Now, the main concept here is you're supposed to know what are the numbers that you're using. You're using the number 1 to 9. Now you see that if I'm writing down all the number into a 3 into 3 matrix, and if I add the total, if I take the sum of all the values, then you see the total summation of that value, will be equal to 45. Why it's so? Because sum of first 9 natural number is 45, right? If I used all the numbers from 1 to 9 and if I write down it into a 3 into 3 matrix, the summation of all these numbers will come out to be n into n plus 1 by 2. This is a concept of sum of first 9 natural number. Putting the value of 9 here, the total summation will come out to be 45. Now, if the total value comes out to be 45, you see that every row has the same number, every row adds up to the same value. That means this total value of 45 is equally divided among these 3 rows. So that means the total of every row has to be 15. Now this is where you should start solving this question from, right? This is the first step that you need to take whenever you are solving a magic square. This question is a very basic question, right? But we'll first try to understand the concept and then I will discuss the advanced level question also. But if you talk about the level of difficulty of CAT, this is what they are asking, right? The level of difficulty is not high. It's a very simple one, right? So the total, right? You need to know what are the total numbers you are using, divide it equally among 3 parts. Every row will be having a value of 15. Every column will be having a value of 15 and every diagonal will have a value of 15. The summation of the numbers in the diagonal should also be equal to 15. Now, if this number is 6, this number is 2, the total is 15. So can I say that number has to be 7 here? Now, there's some tricks that you can use. Ki middle mein 5 aayega, right? If you can just keep this in mind. But I don't want you to cram any of this thing. Let's reach to this conclusion. Which number will come in the middle, right? So whenever you're solving a matrix, try to fill in the middle number. The moment you find the middle number, it becomes very easy for you to fill the complete matrix. So your first in the first step, right? Once you take this step, what will be the summation of rows and column? The next target should be to find out the value here, which will come in the middle. Now let's find out how will you find this value? See that. I want the total sum to be 15, okay? So if the total sum is to be 15, let's just for example, I'm writing down the number A here, writing down the number B here, C here, right? D here and E here, right? And we are supposed to find out these values. Now I want the summation of the diagonals to be 15. The value is 2 here. A plus B has to be 13, right? A plus B has to be 13, okay? I want this to be 15 also. So can I say A plus X also should be this number is 7, so A plus X has to be 8. Now just try to see the options here. Let's find out what are the combination of two numbers which will give us the summation as 13 or the summation as equal to 8. Okay. We have already used the number 6, 2 and 7, so these numbers are not available to us, right? Now if I write down all the numbers, 1, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 6 has been used, it's not available to us. 7 has been used, it's not available to us. 2 has been used, it's not available to us. I can tell you the shortcut trick of solving this question, but I want you to understand the process, because this shortcut might not be applied to the questions that you will be coming across in the next CAT exams, right? They might ask you a question on a different concept. So you need to know the concept behind it, right? Or cramming the shortcut tricks will not be helpful in every type of questions of matrix, right? So therefore, just let's understand the basic concept and the process of it. Okay, now. So we see that, now you see that I need the summation of these two values to be equal to 8. The combination possible is 3 plus 5. This is the only possible combination. No other combination is possible. A plus X needs to be 8. For two different numbers, 3 and 5 is the only possible combination. I cannot take 1 and 8, right? 1 and 8 is 9. 4 plus 4 is not possible because we are not supposed to use a one number twice. So 3 plus 5 is the only possible combination. Once you know 3 plus 5 is the only possible combination, you take the possible cases that either 3 will come here or 5 will come here. Now, if I apply the number 3 here, if I take the number 3 here, 3 plus 2, 5, and to make this diagonal 15, I need to take 10 here. Is it possible? No. I'm supposed to use the number from 1 to 9. So 3 is not possible here. So 10 is not possible here. If 3 and 10 are not coming here, that means the only possibility for A is 5. Now if this is 5, right? If this is 5, then 5 plus 2, 7 plus 8. Then this has to be 8. 8 plus 6, 14. This has to be 1. 5 plus 1, 6. This has to be 9. 9 plus 2, 11. This has to be 4. 5 plus 7, 12. This has to be 3. So we are supposed to find out the value of X. So the answer to the question is 3. Right? This is a CAT 2017 question, a very basic one, right? But this is a standard concept, right? I choose this question to explain the concept of magic squares, right? That magic squares are those squares with the summation row-wise, column-wise, diagonal-wise should be same. And you need to understand the process while you are solving the magic squares, right? So this is a basic one. This is a basic one. I'll be discussing, we will be discussing the complete series of magic square questions. There will be around 7 to 8 videos I'll be uploading on magic square. This is the first one just to explain the concept of magic square, to make you understand what exactly is the meaning of the magic square, what are the different type of questions that the examiner can ask from the concept of magic square or from the matrix, right? It doesn't mean that every time this statement will be given whenever you are solving a question of magic square, that the summation of all these rows, column are same. Condition can be changed also, right? Examiner can say that the summation of row 1 is same as the summation of row 3. You will not call that magic square, but yes, the concept of solving those type of set will also be similar to this one, that we are supposed to take the cases and use the information given here. For example, in this particular case, the catch point was the summation of every row and every column should be same. This is where you should be starting the questions from, right? If you know this, the total will be 45 and every value will be equal to 50. You can easily solve the question. If you don't know the first step, you will never be able to solve it, right? ये 17 में question आया था. 2018 there were 4 questions in data interpretation based on the concept of matrix, not exactly of magic squares, but yes, it was of magic. It was of a matrix based set. It was based on the concept of matrix, which we will be solving in the upcoming videos. But let's first understand the concept and the questions related to the magic squares, and whatever number of questions we have for matrix, we will be solving in this complete playlist. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll be uploading more videos on matrix. So see you then in the next part of the video. Subscribe to the channel, share it with all of your friends. Thank you so much.